We're Adam and Joanne from InspiredTaste.net, and welcome to our kitchen.
We're back and we're making homemade cinnamon rolls.
Now, my favorite type of cinnamon roll are the ones where there's a burst of cinnamon flavor in every ooey gooey bite.
Which these 100% deliver on. These are also really simple to make.
And they're really gratifying, so let's go make them.
Let's do it. Let's start with the dough, which becomes light and fluffy thanks to yeast. Warm milk until it is between 110 and 115 degrees Fahrenheit. Then add yeast and a little sugar. Give the mixture a whisk and then set aside for 10 to 15 minutes. In the meantime, we can get the rest of the ingredients ready. To the bowl of a food processor, add flour, sugar, salt, and cinnamon. Process until well blended and then add pieces of cold butter. Pulse until the butter is cut into the flour. It's this process that ensures buttery, moist cinnamon rolls. Okay, now we can add the yeast mixture. See how it's all bubbly? That means our yeast is alive and well. If your mixture does not look like this, the yeast might have expired. After pulsing in the yeast, we add some eggs. Just whisk them lightly before adding. Now after some more pulsing, you can see that the dough has come together. It is a bit sticky, don't let that worry you. Transfer the dough onto a well-floured surface. You might need a spatula to get any dough that stuck to the bowl out. Now gently knead the dough until smooth. You won't need a lot of kneading here. If you notice the dough is sticking to you or the work surface, simply add a bit more flour and work it in. There, that's perfect. It's time to proof. Now you have two options. First is to proof the dough at room temperature. This is what I'm doing here, and it takes 60 to 90 minutes. The other option is to proof the dough in the refrigerator overnight. Check the recipe on Inspired Taste for the details. For the filling, we need barely melted butter, granulated sugar, brown sugar, cinnamon, and while they are not absolutely required, we love adding some ground cardamom and ground nutmeg. They make the rolls taste incredible. For the glaze, we start with very soft cream cheese and add heavy cream, vanilla extract, salt, and powdered sugar. As always, the full recipe is on Inspired Taste. We've even included a simple vanilla glaze in the recipe too, just in case you're not into the cream cheese version. Look at that, perfect for drizzling. Okay, it's time to shape the rolls. Transfer the risen dough to a floured surface. Then form and roll into a 12-inch square. An inch or two extra in either direction is just fine. Then grab the cinnamon filling and spread it all over the dough. Make sure you take it all the way to the edges so every bite is packed with flavor. Now starting with the edge closest to you, tightly roll up the dough. See how the dough seems a little soft? That's because the dough is a little warmer than ideal. If this happens to you, chill it for a few minutes in the freezer or fridge. No big deal. Chilling firms up the butter in the dough, which makes it way easier when it comes to slicing into rolls. For this recipe, we are making 6 big tall rolls, so I'm going to slice into 6 equally sized rolls. If the ends are a little ragged, trim them and then cut the rolls. Line them up in a buttered baking dish, then cover with a dish towel and set aside for about 30 minutes. Now we are ready to bake. Uncover the rolls and for an extra treat, pour a little cream over each roll. This isn't required, but it does make the rolls shiny on top and gooey in the middle and on the bottom. Bake the rolls until golden brown on top and cooked in the middle, 20 to 30 minutes. Then let them cool for another 30 minutes or so before adding the glaze. And that's it. Incredibly delicious, soft and tender cinnamon rolls. Enjoy!
Thanks for watching. If you love this video, we have lots more. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and say hi on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. We're at Inspired Taste.